Hello guys, so welcome to the program World from now. I'm gonna start with tonight's show. So I can see the statements we Salah they make. So Salah said him personally expects Arsenal to win the Premier League this season. You get say because Arsenal players don't date together for a very long time compared to Liverpool. Liverpool sell some of their old players, they brought in new players. Man City the same thing. Like Arsenal have the most players who don't bond together. So that understanding the natural understanding. So if you say Arsenal get edge over everybody, yeah. So when I saw that report, I was like, interesting. So Fabrizio Romano then drop out Mo Salah. I expect Arsenal to win the Premier League actually because they are the only team that have been together for 4 or 5 years. They have a strong bond and they have the quality. It's very challenging. You get so why I miss if I concur to saying stop with only bond, then I go say we're good now. So because they also have the quality to actually win. And truth be told, Arsenal winning the Premier League will be good for this league because no one club or two clubs should be able to monopolize this league. In the last 6 7 years, how many people don't win now? So make Arsenal self chop am inside. So good. Normally, neutrals are supposed to be rooting for Arsenal. That Arsenal should go and win it. But here you have neutrals who don't like Arsenal for reasons best known to them. That is fine too. Now, Darren Bent's going to predict Mikel Arteta will drop Arsenal star against Atletico Madrid. So I was watching Bent when we talk all this thing for Talk Sports. Darren Bent fears Lewis-Skelly will find himself back on the bench against Atletico Madrid despite delivering 10/10 performance against Fulham. And this particular topic, they divided opinions. All right, so Zubimendi will probably come back in because he's the more senior player. Bent will start in the Premier League live. But I think the manager will be looking at his performance today thinking, do you know what? If a game is going on against Atletico and it's not quite working, you have no doubts whatsoever. He knows he's good enough to play in there. Go and play. I understand Zubimendi has been outstanding this season. Maybe he's faltered a bit of late. But Lewis-Skelly, that's not just a normal performance where you go, okay, he did okay. No, he did all right. He's capable of playing there. That was a top level performance. Benz did, however, suggest that with the games coming thick and fast, Arsenal would have seen enough on Sunday, or rather, Arteta would have seen enough on Saturday to be confident that Lewis-Skelly could yet have a role to play in midfield during the remainder of the running. I genuinely think Mikel Arteta will be looking at that, thinking if he doesn't play against Atletico, he could definitely play against West Ham. I think it's important to have the right players and environment around him, putting him alongside the likes of Declan Rice and the Bericese is very, very key because obviously they will protect him. I think Declan will always talk to him. Declan had Mark Noble in his own time that was encouraging him. So I think it was the perfect environment, perfect opposition in terms of the team that wasn't really going to press. Although I thought he did better, he was just outstanding today. Get now all these little bits he had to do, breaking up play, passing the ball forwards, that was the key. Too often in the last few weeks, we've seen Arsenal players pass the ball and go backwards. Get now that allows the team to get that moment that allows the team to get back into shape, and then it's hard to break down. The moment Lewis-Skelly got it was on the half turn, and then boom, where's Bukayo Saka, where's Easy, where's Trossard. Then when you've beaten the press early, Arsenal can play in the areas that they want. Everything way Darren Bent talk, I subscribe to it. Because me, I can't think say, what if we can't use this Lewis-Skelly now, can't use and the rest Bukayo Saka, Zubimendi moving forward. Like against Atletico now, Zubimendi, based on saying Zubimendi has played the most minutes for Arsenal already. So what if maybe 70 minutes, 80 minutes, and Zubimendi don't retire based on saying you don't do overloaded already? You come out and pull Miles. Miles will be very, very fresh. Enter the game with 10, 15, 20 minutes to spare and do his thing. I'm all for that. I know that I don't think if say Arteta take this risk earlier, who knows whether we will still get this reward, or because we don't forget say with a risk on success and failure rates you get. So if they started to try them earlier and we still get this success rates, I will still be happy. But if we can't get a failure, because you have to also factor it in. Don't have tunnel vision that okay, this particular experiment must be successful. No. both outcomes are the day there, you get. But my own be say maybe the rest will be, since we don't find out, okay, maybe next season now who says Lewis-Skelly is not going to be the understudy for Zubimendi, because Nogan is going to leave. He show me Nogan is not going to be there. So instead of spending 100 million, 60 million, going to the market, bringing in a new DM, why not putting Lewis-Skelly there? What do you not think now? I mean, mostly leave Lewis-Skelly, go bring Sandro Tonali, because these are going to be the conversations that we will have at the end of the season. So that's what it just be. Now, away from that, now, Darren Bent also believes Fulham's approach actually helped Arsenal, because Fulham no really press. In fact, they play like say maybe they don't really need the match, you get, according to what people they talk. So Darren Bent said the way Fulham started was awful. There was no urgency or getting to the ball. They were so passive. They could have asserted themselves more. They didn't test David Raya until deep into the second half. In fact, they didn't test Arsenal. Yes, I would see many people say they talk, but I don't know whether the reason I'm saying, what if now Arsenal make Fulham look so mediocre? So now maybe Arsenal and do them, become like say Fulham no sabi play again. It dey happen, but we'll come off on that side. Now, away from that, so you know, say today Manchester United and Liverpool play, and Manchester United win. They beat Liverpool 3-2. You get, which for me is like I never saw it coming. You get. Some people will say maybe now because Salah not really involved, all those kinds of things now. So, well, they don't win them. Manchester United, they don't secure championship football ahead of next season. So now, so their luck, you make them go enjoy at their time. ESPN UK called the ask say every Arsenal fan on Monday, everybody's going to be an Everton fan. Let's start up this thing early today. Say every fan is going to be an Everton fan on Monday. I think I remember saying this, yes. Because now normal level, we really hate to watch Man City most, whether Man City will drop points or whether they will drop points. Meanwhile, for the match Manchester United and Liverpool play, the rush Sir Alex Ferguson into hospital. I don't know what to be the team, but I just hope he's okay. Yes. So Alex Ferguson is taken to hospital from Old Trafford this afternoon after feeling unwell at the stadium. So it's expected that he will soon be recuperating at home, according to the Daily Mail, you get. So I don't know whether I'm supposed to even watch all this kind of match. Maybe just come and stay out, they watch from TV or watch highlights, because you know they easy. Imagine man you going 2-0 up, the point that man you 2-2 back. All those kind of things. It be shock some kind of people. So I don't know. For me, I would say making no kukuma they go I beg go silence. They your house, so I beg go. I don't want to hear any story. All right, so from Messenger the talk say Arsenal star Eucharist actually reminded him of Erling Haaland against Fulham. Now, as reported by the BBC, Merson praised the Arsenal striker's display and highlighted the growing confidence. Reminded me of Haaland. The players trust him a lot more now. They were playing it to him and he felt more confident. How I wish the way that they play for Eucharist and they give and pass. That's why they give and pass from the beginning to back. How I wish. But now, I don't know. Everybody, maybe I will just live and say they don't understand themselves more. The more they play, the more the understanding is there. And you see the way they bully those Fulham defenders, Bassi and Anderson, I will tell you that you bully them with no good. And that is what I want, because this league is very, very physical. You get. So here we go. Manchester United are back in the Champions League for next season. You get. I see them. Everywhere good. Now, before we even go forward, shit, I'm not say Tottenham was assembled. So the time when they check and when they record this video, Spurs they beat Villa 2-0. I'm not surprised because Villa arrested a lot of players because of their Nottingham Forest match. I saw it coming. So they arrest players. So now advantage Spurs. Spurs don't come up for relegation now. They're like 1 point ahead of West Ham. This one I don't make the match where Arsenal go play against West Ham. Oh, the stakes are now high. It is either West Ham beats Arsenal to escape relegation, or Arsenal beat them. And if Arsenal just beat them like this, just take and see they don't get condemned. They go there. West Ham go relegation. He loud. So that match go tire apart. You know, go easy. But we said we ready. We go do the fighting. That match, the match don't get extra incentive for West Ham, and we said we get our own one-win league. So now 50-50. Now the London Evening Standard. But let us know the person who officiates the match will play against Atletico Madrid on Tuesday. So they don't confirm the man. They say, will you get good luck where the man did, according to what me I see. So German referee Daniel Siebert will take charge of the game, assisted by two German men, Raphael Fortrin and Bastian Dankert, and two German VR referees, Robert Skorda and Tobias Steiler. So, well, as I read the report, according to Seibert, is a familiar face to Arsenal, having taken charge of the Champions League quarterfinal first leg win over Sporting in Lisbon, decided by Kai Havertz, late winner and Emmy, the referee for that match. Then Dankert was also on VR duty that evening. Then Tuesday's game will be Seibert's ninth in the Champions League this season. Now, during his previous 8 games, he has handed out 37 yellow cards, 2 red cards, and 1 penalty. Normally, for matches when they officiate, the home team, they win 62.5% of the Champions League games they don't take charge of. Also, Serbert has taken charge of 2 other Arsenal games which the Gunners won. A 3-0 over Dynamo Zagreb in the last season's league phase and 3-1 win over Olympiacos. For you to know, say, we did get good. In fact, this is the John Brooks of the Champions League for Arsenal, because for Premier League, for Brooks, that one, any day, anytime. In fact, the remaining 3 PA games, they give us John Brooks. So this time around, this Cyber now lock the follows whenever when you be our referee. So make it continue like that. Most say I go be. Now, away from that. All right, I saw this report. They say a tifo will unveil big tifo for the Emirates Stadium before Arsenal hosts Atletico Madrid in the Champions League semi-final on Tuesday. The final design is spectacular and it's bigger than any previous versions. You get. So I love it. Get. I see I'm everywhere good. Now, Sky Sports. When we talk about Arsenal as usual. So Premier League title race, Arsenal have flipped the pressure onto Manchester City by taking a 6-point lead, according to Jamie Redknapp. Now, when you read the entirety of this particular report, Redknapp believes Arsenal's remaining Premier League games against West Ham, Burnley, and Crystal Palace present an opportunity to further strengthen their position in that differentiator. City have Everton, Brentford, Palace, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa still to play. For Man City, the Bournemouth feature is going to be Andoni Iraola's last home game. So there's going to be a celebration there, and Bournemouth will want to put a bit of a show, according to Redknapp. Now, Everton away against the David Moyes side is always going to be difficult. Monday nights, and Brentford are going to Europe, so these are difficult games. If it goes to goal difference, I look at Arsenal's games, the games Arsenal have got as a big advantage. There's a game that really shouts at me, and it's Burnley at home. If we work on the basis that both teams are perfect and win their remaining games, if Arsenal can beat Burnley 3-0, 4-0 and get that goal difference up, that's a very big opportunity. You get. Now, with the FA Cup final against Chelsea on May 16th, they will always be playing catch up between now and the rest of the season. Unless they win big against Everton and Brentford, then they can swing it around where Arsenal are going to play catch up and the goal difference becomes a lot. Otherwise, there's always going to be chasing their tail, and it takes its toll in the end. Knowing you've just got to win this game just to stay on the tails. The easiest game they've got to come is Aston Villa. They will already be in the top 5. That's cemented. They could have played in their Europa League final on Wednesday before it gets. So I see all these things, and what's about the talk? Where is the lie? Because I see some truths. Whatever in the talk, it is very valid. On paper, the Dickinson Stadium on a Monday night under David Moyes with Everton close to a full squad. I go check the Everton squad. I go check people waiting for injury. I say, how I wish Jared Brathwaite, their tallest defender, giants. How are we saying they're available for this game? But but we still have James Tarkowski and Keane. That Keane, especially that Tarkowski. This one's going to be very aggressive, especially Myolenko, James Tarkowski, Keane, those 3. Then in Ndiaye, then Beto don't come back. I don't want to give me joy. You get. Then Dewsbury Hall. All of us, the Everton fans to be a G. I just believe Everton will run out. You get. Even if Man City win, make a bust your brain. I know they fear Man City win, but I know say on the balance of probabilities, Man City will hardly win 2-0. Because me, I feel say Everton will make a very tight. Maybe Man City score 1-0 in the first half, maybe score another 1-0 in the second half, 2-0. Like, what do you mean? I hope so I will see you get. Just like when Man City beat Burnley, everybody expect 4-0, 5-0. Last, the worst case scenario, and I say at least they know to, and rather the best case scenario for Arsenal fans, we say even if they win, make it be 1-0. So if we don't here, make it be 1-0 because I honestly see Arsenal win all their games. So the possibility is there. More just the watch and see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. But if they go win, Baba make it no pass 1-0, I beg, or 2-0, highest, make it no pass like that. Because that Burnley game, this is about the counter for us now, so we could just pack and give them. Wait till we do Fulham, I don't really expect them, I don't go lie for you. And the thing saying that Burnley will do that thing too. So Arsenal really shocked me. And waiting about they talk about Aston Villa, yes, it's true because Aston Villa they would already qualify for Champions League, so they don't really want to put body like that. What's me at the thing. That's why they pray, but they just lose all their games. So that final game will be very, very important for them. They will stand up, on fights. But that one said day. Now, after we may not come up for Champions League, hope you are aware. They don't beat them 3-1. So aggregate is gonna be 4-3. Yeah, so we don't jar. So that one said day. Now, away from that, Eddie Howe is gonna be still be the Newcastle manager according to David Ornstein. But the Newcastle board don't want to say what's happened this season must not repeat itself next season. You get. So as at the time where I tell you now, as at the time where Spurs the beats Aston Villa 2-0, you don't see where they don't come up for relegation. As at the time where they check out, you get. So that one said day. Now I can't see where people like Gary Neville and co that they discuss about who will be their manager. They say okay, maybe they will give Carrot the job, but what's the point of striking and I say Neville because they talk say next season Manchester United will compete for the title. Like there is an opportunity to win the Premier. But you know what's in talk? This Arsenal no serious. So Arsenal no serious. Liverpool have no serious. Now only Manchester City. So maybe Manchester United will come compete. So when I saw that, I just laugh. I said, even next season, at least now next season I will play every 3 days. Okay, look, see, we don't do it. We pass through the injury. We try to circumvent and try to go through the troubling waters. We will join her next season. We'll see how I want to run out. Now, Brentford are aware. Say many people won't sign their player. I get Atletico Madrid safe. They're interested, so they would like to sign Igor Thiago. So well, we could just watch. And why are they happy that Atletico won't sign? Maybe the one is and replace Julian Alvarez, which means true. Alvarez will come out because I don't think you have Solot, have Julian, you won't go sign Thiago. Unless maybe the one use and replace Griezmann. Unless that Omore won't fall like this. So look at try to record this video. People won't upload plus style. Now the breeze they blow. Make I just quickly wrap up. All right, there's a big chance that Lewis-Skelly will be sold. According to my dean, for me, I don't believe this story. I don't think anything. I said maybe they're going and they'll say a pure profit with the seller and a big money. This story with me, I know just I don't take it serious. I don't really say there's anything that will amount to the story. All right, my dear Asalova, I spoke to bring you a message from one of our sponsors. Mobile Wealth Associates and Co-Limited, into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shop protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. If you want to reach out to them, you call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeni Road or Razi, opposite St. Sylvester Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. Also, we could bring you messages from Dove and Dove International School. So admissions are ongoing to just 1 to 3 and SS1 to 3. So they are the first private professional football secondary school in West Africa and Nigeria, combining football and academics. Opportunities for trials and placements into clubs and academy in UK and Europe. UK colleges and university scholarships are guaranteed. UK clubs and academy trials and placement guarantees and many more. For inquiries, make a call 00668 5 to get started. The number is at the bottom of the screen, so get in touch with them ASAP. And I think it's a fine place for also call the show and ends like come your way at tomorrow morning to give you money. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night, and I'll get out. We can end before this.